Hello everybody, this is Kyrex with more Let's Play Digimon World, and I really missed a golden opportunity to name this little bastard Megalon. Those of you who are Godzilla fans will get that and appreciate it. Even if it was a shitty movie. And it was. Since I'm on the subject of Godzilla, again, everyone always talks so much crap about the Godzilla American movie, the first one. Matthew Broderick? The worm guy, Totopoulos. The one where Godzilla was a radioactive marine iguana. Everyone's like, oh, that's the worst Godzilla movie ever, and I try to tell my friends, no, it's not. They're like, ooh, I got a new move. Another new move. Jesus Christ. What's this one? This is a Danger Sting. He's like, no, I refuse to believe that there's a worse Godzilla movie than that. I can't imagine a worse Godzilla movie than that. I'm like, that's because you haven't seen enough of them. I've seen all of them except maybe Gigan. And it's been a while since I've seen Godzilla vs. the Smog Monster, or Hedorah, or whatever they fucking call it. I was told Smog Monster, but I think it's also released in America as Hedorah. But it's been years since I've seen some of them, but I have seen all but Gigan. And I can tell you there is one unspeakably worse than that. And that's even assuming you call that a bad Godzilla movie. I don't. It's a different Godzilla, and I'm actually fine with them rebranding it as a different creature than Godzilla entirely, which they did. That is Zilla as opposed to Godzilla. Whereas the offspring is Godzilla Jr., go figure that. But, I actually liked the movie for what it was. And I readily acknowledge that Zilla would not have stood up against real kaiju. Zilla would have gotten its ass kicked. So, that's just a fact. And it's not a black mark against Zilla. Keep in mind, Godzilla is in a whole other league of his own. He really is. That's why he's called the King of the Monsters. Because he fucking is. But, if you want to see the worst Godzilla movie ever, and I don't know why you would, I could probably go the rest of my life without ever seeing this again. And keep in mind, I'm the guy who fully would adore the chance to live to be multiple centuries old. Given the means to do so, I'm happy living to a ripe old age of 800 plus. Not gonna happen, but I would do it if I could. And I could still go the rest of that lifespan without ever seeing that movie again. I do think it's funny that I would actually like being immortal, considering that even with my immortal lifespan, I still can't fucking keep myself entertained. Then again, what's one more stage of boredom, right? But Son of Godzilla. No, not Son of Godzilla. Son of Godzilla was good. I'm sorry. It stars Godzilla's son. The movie's called Godzilla's Revenge, and don't let that title fool you. Godzilla gets no revenge. Really? In the same video, 2 texts. Okay, this is what? Poison powder? Poison powder it is. Honestly, I really do think that my tamer level should go up every time I learn one of those, just because they are so rare to do. But Godzilla's Revenge, because I'm running out of things to talk about, I'm now rehashing shit that I've discovered in This Week in Kyrex. But then again, that was months ago. That was last year, in fact. And I know it was last year because for Christmas last year, the HeroClix judge bought me the DVD Blu-ray combo of a New American Godzilla. And when that was still coming out in theaters and I hadn't seen it yet was when I did all this Godzilla chat. So, I'm due again. And besides, it's entirely possible that by the time this actually goes up, another year will have passed. But, basically, here's the premise of Godzilla's Revenge. First off, Godzilla's not really in it, and neither is his son. And the movie isn't about them anyway, so it's okay. What's that you say? A Godzilla movie not about Godzilla? Uh-huh. He's a secondary character. Oh, so what you're saying is you mean it's like a normal Godzilla movie where he's only actually in it for like 20 minutes or so of screen time, and it's really about the humans? No, because Godzilla's still the driving force in those movies. You know, this is about a little boy who gets bullied in school, which I have sympathy for. I was bullied mercilessly. But he was bullied in school, so to cope with that, he has daydreams where he goes to Monster Island and hangs out with Godzilla's son, who's his same height and speaks the same language as him. I almost said speaks English, but it's a Japanese movie originally, and they can have this one. You know? Normally I'm all for bringing shit from Japan to here, but no, they can keep this one. They can have it back. Anyway, turns out everything's not great on Monster Island either, because you see, Godzilla's son is also being bullied. Couldn't make that up. Godzilla's son has a bully of his own, who shares the name of the guy bullying the little boy. I also couldn't make that up. So, anyway, he's this giant green dinosaur with electrical powers. He touches your head and zaps the shit out of you. And, as I recall, and this kind of amuses me, both the bullies' names are Gabara, which, even though he bears no visual similarities, is way too much like Gamera for me not to giggle. You know? Because I gotta think that maybe they were poking a little fun. And the thing about Gabara is he's taller than Minya. So Minya's able to grow to kaiju size. Well, half kaiju size, let's say. And fight, and Godzilla trains him how to use his breath and all that. By the way, that's another thing I'm going to get into in a minute that makes this movie even more unbearable. Because the story's bad enough, but it gets worse. Anyway, throughout the movie, you also see little snippets of Godzilla fighting other monsters. And that sounds pretty cool, but we're going to get to that in a minute. Anyway, Minya's getting his ass kicked because Gabara's better than him, and he's stronger, and he knows how to fight. Minya's kind of a pussy. And eventually Godzilla makes him confront Gabara, and Minya gets his ass kicked. I mean, he does okay, but he pretty much gets his ass kicked. So Gabara, hot off of this victory, decides he's gonna fuck with Godzilla. Now, if you've never seen Minya, he comes up to about the upper part of his hip. You know, like the top of his leg. And Gabara is bigger than Minya. Minya comes up to about his chest. Which is to say that Godzilla fucking towers over him in both height and bulk. And he's gonna pick a fight with Godzilla. And that goes exactly as well for him as you think it does. Now, while this is happening, the boy has been kidnapped by some robbers or something. I don't even remember what they were. They were some kind of criminals. They kidnapped him. And he's still having these fantasies because now he's even more scared because he's been kidnapped. First he's bullied, now he's been stolen, you know? But watching Godzilla and Minya team up to beat Gabara gives the boy courage to fight off the kidnappers and then to go to school and beat the ever-loving shit out of Gabara when he tries shit with him again. Good for him. Now, what was it that was so bad that made this movie even more unbearable? Well, remember all those cool scenes of Godzilla fighting other monsters? They were all pulled from other movies. This is a Godzilla movie that's a fucking clip show. They wanted a Godzilla movie, but didn't want to put real money into it, so they snipped together lots of other older fights that had nothing to do with this. and made a clip show out of it, and filmed a couple scenes with a little boy and an overactive imagination, and called it a fucking Godzilla movie. Now, doesn't the American Godzilla sound amazing by comparison? To be fair. And I want to point out, neither of my friends, not the HeroClix judge or his roommate, who denied how shitty this movie was, has bothered to actually watch it. Like, no, the American one's still worse. I'm like, you only say that because you haven't seen Godzilla's Revenge. I really can't find anyone, or any evidence that anyone has defended that as a good movie, or even a decent movie, or even one that's worth watching once, let alone more than once. Because a lot of them are like, oh, Godzilla vs. Megalon, not that great a movie, but you should watch it at least once, you know? Just to see who the fuck King Caesar is. Or was that the Jet Jaguar movie? No, I think Mechagodzilla was the Jet Jaguar movie, which is another stupid thing. There are a lot of stupid kaiju out there, there really are. Don't be fooled, it's not all Mothra and Rodan and them. There's some shitty kaiju like King Caesar. If you ever wonder what King Caesar is like, he's a giant bipedal dog with fluffy ears. He's a Shih Tzu. He's a giant Shih Tzu, basically. And he spends the bulk of the movie asleep while they try and wake him up Mothra style by singing to him and performing chants and all that. And he finally wakes up, and he's pathetic, but he's just enough to help Godzilla win the fight. And then there's Jet Jaguar, who was designed by a child, who apparently was a huge fan of Ultraman, because that's what he fucking looks like. So, you know, I would love to get my Xbox working up. Well, it works fine, but I mean get controllers for it, get the hookups and all that, and get it fired up, just so I can do my Godzilla games, the story mode or something. Not that there's much of a story mode to it, but just to show off some of my favorite kaiju. Okay, Dart, my little friend, who is 4 times my size and infinitely more powerful than me, who could probably whoop Metal Greymon's ass right now, or at least make a good showing of it. How old are you? I was looking at the wrong part. 9 days, yeah. He's got some time for him. Yeah, I want to point out that he's a fucking beef. He's a beefcake. He's a goddamn monster. He is terrifying. I'm scared of this thing. I am. I'm scared of what he's gonna do when I turn him loose. I'm kind of excited to see what he'll do. I'm almost crazy enough to take him into Mount Infinity. Now, we're gonna do a thing. We're going to do a thing that I don't normally advocate doing at all. We are going to praise the shit out of him, because he is a good, terrifying beetle monster. Because this is apparently a bonus condition. And if they're right, having a lower discipline will increase his lifespan even more, which means I'll get to do more with him. The downside is I won't be able to get him easily to take things from me. But I'm fine with that. Now again, there is no in-game reason to praise that's not going to penalize you like this, like there is with scolding. There's an in-game reason to scold where you get away with it, you get all the benefits and none of the penalties, where both discipline and happiness go up. And that's if he legitimately does something wrong. But praise is always going to do this, to my knowledge. If I'm wrong, feel free to put in the comments, well, if he does this and you praise him, then both his discipline and his happiness go up. That would be nice to know. It's entirely possible that that's the case when you win a battle. There's his happiness bulked up. He's good to go. Now again, I do not know what Hercules Kabuterimon's set stats are. I just know what his post-Digivolution stats are supposed to be, and I've also called out, flat out, that they're full of shit, because I have never gotten a Digimon to Digivolve with their post-Digivolution stats. Like, oh, when he Digivolves, he should have these. Never happened to me. Not even once. I'm always woefully underdone, or overdone. You know? Like I was with Kabuterimon. Though to be fair, if I were to get Kabuterimon's post-Digivolution stats, I would lose so much work. You know? Because remember, I was as much as 100 points over pretty much everything he had. Not necessarily 100, but as much as. Okay, let's pump that speed. Work those legs, little beetle man. He's not particularly enthused with my choice of training regimen, I can see. But he'll get over it. By the way, it's minor compared to what he should be earning if I were to actually train his hit points. But I want to point out, he's going up 15 hit points every time I do this. I really wish that someone would do like they do in other games and get into the ROM of this and tear the code apart and find out what the fucking stats for those last three are once and for all, so I don't have to go on guesswork. Because everything I have is hearsay. And what works for one person might not work for another. Like, I did not have Andromon stats, but it's on video me earning Andromon. Well, maybe not earning, but getting Andromon. Which shows that sometimes one man's stats are different than another's. I had the stats for Greymon. What happened? I got Tyrannomon. You know? Because one stat happened to be a little bit higher than the other. And that was the stat that Tyrannomon checked first. So it checked for that first. And it can suck because certain Digimon have priorities over another, you know? Or at least I imagine they do. Well, like I said, though, the good thing about Kabuterimon is he's pretty much the only one, I think, of Kunamon's forms that doesn't want care mistakes. For the most part, you have to fuck up to get Kunamon to evolve. Except Kabuterimon. The downside is, to get him to evolve into Kabuterimon, you have to not make any mistakes, and you have to make a monster of a bug. Which, with the training manuals, not that hard to do. Even without my chips, I can get him back up to Kabuterimon with relatively no effort. Now, worth pointing out, this is not the only... You don't need Kunamon, I don't think, to evolve into anything. It helps, but I'm pretty sure I could be Biomon to get Kuwagamon and Kabuterimon. Or was it Tanamon? Not Tanamon. You know what I mean. Palmon. Kunamon and Palmon for Kabuterimon. And Biomon and Kunamon for Palmon and Kunamon for Kuwagamon. Biomon and Kunamon for Kabuterimon. Mon. I always feel silly when I say Digimon names in rapid succession like that. Because that's all I hear is just Mon. Hey, Mon! Train up my Mon! You know what? I'm tempted, just from TV tropes, to name one of these guys Olympus, so he can be my Olympus Mon. Olympus Mon is the word that TV tropes uses to describe things in Pokemon or Digimon that are obscenely powerful, like, say, Mewtwo might be an Olympus Mon. Magna Angemon would be an Olympus Mon. I wish Angemon in his forms, well, his form, because he's the only one fine in this game, were as powerful in this game as they are in the show. Because Angemon was effectively an ultimate. And Magna Angemon held his own like a Mega. He first Digivolved into Magna Angemon. He was the last one to go. He was the last one to hit his ultimate stage. While fighting Piedmon, the leader, possibly the most powerful, of the Dark Masters. And this was after War Greymon and Metal Garurumon just threw themselves at him to no effect. You know? And TK finally got Angemon to Digivolve. He turned into Magna Angemon and nuked Piedmon, just destroyed him. So basically, anyone of Palmon or of Patamon's forms beyond Patamon fights at a stage higher. So Patamon effectively doesn't have a champion form. He does, but he doesn't have one that fights as a champion. Because remember how I mentioned that Myotismon was strong and he was fighting all their champion forms and ultimate forms? Yeah, he wasn't fighting Angemon's ultimate form. When he turned into Angemon, he held his own against Myotismon. Didn't beat him, but he held his own. Again, worth pointing out just how powerful this fucking Kabuterimon is right now. Because he's stupidly strong. We're gonna praise you. Because you're a good bug. Wow, it lagged for a second there. I'm like, wow, did I just make him Digivolve? God, I wish. Shit, he's Digivolving. I know, because he's not dead. Did I just do it? Did I just do it? Oh, please tell me. Please, please, please. Don't be Vetamon. Oh my fucking god, if I pulled this off. Kabuterimon Digivolve to... Really? What the fuck? I'll take it. I'm a little confused, but I'll take it. For the record, why am I confused? Because he was 50-something pounds, and Metal Mamimon requires, like, 10. I was all set to scream and everything, yeah. 10 with 15 care mistakes or less. Offense at 500, defense, speed, and brains at 400. Happiness at 95 plus. Tempted. Also, he learns every fighting move in the game. I'm actually gonna do a thing. I'm gonna now especially now that I know I qualify for him. I'm gonna reload my save and try for Hercules Kabuterimon some more. Because I know I can get Metal Mamimon. Because remember what I said about 2 out of the 3 and then the bonus gauge? Yeah, Even though I vastly exceeded the weight, I had him in every other stat. So we're going to try just a little bit more to get my Hercules Kabuterimon. If I get Metal Mamimon again, then I get him again. It's that simple. But, like I said, I'm guaranteed an ultimate. Now I know that weight isn't necessarily a blocker for that anymore. As long as you meet a bonus condition, and I did. Happiness 95 plus. So we're going to restart this day over again, effectively. So yeah, I lost a little time, but... there are no words for how pleased I would be if he became Hercules Kabuterimon. There really aren't. Prickly Pear. Nom nom nom. Nom nom nom. Lose all of your weight. And again, there's nothing wrong with Metal Mamimon. I am actually a big fan of that Digimon. As you can see, he does learn some mech techs, but he doesn't live off of them like a certain other pair of Ultimate Digimon do. I have noticed that, though. I've been pretty much exclusively getting tech Ultimates. I mean, it's neither here nor there, but it's kind of silly. Please be happy. You fat beetle. There we go. Now you're getting too fat. You won't fit in your new ultimate form if you get too fat. Yup, he's gonna just be Metal Mamimon. I've just gotta live with it. Oh well, it's fine. Like I said, nothing wrong with Metal Mamimon. He's not what I wanted. But right now I also just want an ultimate. And he's not a bad ultimate to have, especially since he learns most of the moves that Mamimon does. Oh my god! Woo! Oh shit! I did it! I fucking did it! It is possible! Oh, I learned a new move. Insect Plague. Sexy! Megaton Punch, of course. And Bug. I got a Hercules Kabuterimon. If you ever wondered what I sound like when I squeeze, this is it. Jesus fucking Christ. Holy shit. I did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it. Oh my god. I fucking did. Oh, what does Sats look like? What does he look like? Oh my god, he's fucking beastly. I love it. He hasn't really gone up, but I don't give two shits. Oh, apparently 40 is his weight. Or something similar. I'm gonna bust so much ass. Oh my god. I have a Hercules goddamn Kabuterimon. He's a fucking mega. He's a fucking mega. What am I looking at? Looking at a thing. Oh, data type, yeah. Just wanted to confirm that, but fucking Hercules Kabuterimon! So yeah, I was right. The thing that made him be Metal Mamimon was me praising him. Oh my god. Big golden Hercules beetle of ass whooping. Also Tamer level 3. That's cool too. That is mine. It's legitimate. There's videotape. It fucking happened. Look at that beautiful gold bastard. Oh my god, that is sexy beyond reason. And he's mine. Just, as soon as this video ends, this cannot be taken away from me. I got him legit. No fucking Beetle Pearl. Fuck Beetle Pearl. I earned him. And yeah, I'm totally just parading him through town. I don't care. I'm gonna waste some time. He's mine. This is mine. This belongs to me. That is a thing. This right here. I did that. I did that. I fucking did. I am so pleased with myself right now. I am just fucking wow. I'm gonna beat the shit out of some stuff. Because that's what you do when you have a giant death beetle. Fucking Hercules goddamn Kabutorimon! Wow, it's like Dokunamon is blowing him to ensure that he won't be swatted like a bug. It won't help. Did he seriously just whack me? Also, he hit for 1. That can't be overstated. He hit me for 1. I'm flat, and he still hit me for 1. Because, yeah, I'm the bug that every bug aspires to be. Also, I'm poison. Come on, I know you've got more moves than that. There you go. Fine. We're gonna see what insect plate looks like. Not very impressive, really. Yup, that is what that was. Oh my god! Oh, sweet Jesus. That's ferocious. I like it. I like it a lot. Oh, my beautiful gold bug. I adore you. Oh my god, he is so beautiful. And he's mine. Oh god, I busted my ass for this too. And I used every chip I had. But it was worth it. Look at him! I didn't use an item or anything. He's mine. I'm gonna see what his finisher looks like. Go on, get your licks in while you can. You are the next contestant on Fucked. Because you are. You're fucked. You're fighting a Mega. Don't let this game's definitions fool you. This is not an ultimate. This thing skipped ultimate. I fucking warped Digivolved into a goddamn Mega, and you are so dead. You can... I know you can see it. Derp. Oh, please don't kill me, giant gold beetle of death! Not gonna help you. You're so far. But yeah, this was absolutely worth everything in the past couple videos that I've had to do. Which wasn't much, but it was worth going through the trouble to try twice to get Kunamon. It was worth using every chip I had. It was worth training the fuck out of Kabutorimon, and it was absolutely worth resetting mid-video. Well, not mid-video, but... Middle Mommy one would have been great, but look at this fucker! Look at him! Because that's the thing. I would have had to just... If I had settled for Metal Mommy Mom, I'd have to try for this again. No. Mine. I fucking... Yes. Now that I've done this, I have it in me to do the full Digivolution chart. Oh, that is so sexy. Just fucking done. I honestly think the Dokunamon either ran out of MP or just completely shit his brains out through his ass in absolute terror. You ready for bed? No, you're ready to whoop some more ass. Look at you. Let's go whoop some more ass. But what ass do... I know what ass to whoop. I know exactly what ass I need to whoop. I'm almost tempted not to take him into Mount Infinity, but if I don't take him into Mount Infinity, what am I going to take there? What's going to trump Mega Kabuterimon? Or, I'm sorry, Hercules Kabuterimon. What's going to trump this? What is going to be more impressive than walking into Mount Infinity with a secret, hidden Digimon? And he's the only one I know off the top of my head how to even get in-game. And that is to win the bug contest, which I didn't even qualify for because it's not the 19th of the year. But if you win the bug tournament, which is next to impossible because you've got to have a fighting fit bug on the right day. And there's a chance that Hercules Kabuterimon himself will be in that tournament, so he's got to be something that can take Hercules Kabuterimon. And if you can take Hercules Kabuterimon with a bug, chances are your bug is Hercules Kabuterimon, and you don't need the fucking Beetle Pearl. But yes, there are 5 Digimon that are supposedly exclusive to the PlayStation version. Again, I still don't know what other version there is. But they are Penguinmon, Ninjamon, Hercules Kabuterimon, Phoenixmon, and Megaseetamon. And those last 3 are considered hidden, which is to say you can't look up their stats. I mean, I looked up his alleged post-Digivolution stats, which he has now, because I made him that way. But no hint on how to actually get it. I'm in the wrong place. God, he's so shiny. Oh my god, this is I just realized what he reminds me of. This is a fusion of Kuwagamon and Kabuterimon. Look at him. That's what he is. He's a Digifusion. He's a fucking DNA Digiball. Which just makes me want him even more. Oh my god, I am just... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you don't want this fight. I want this fight, but you don't. Go ahead. I'm just gonna sit here and watch. Just gonna watch you roll up. You raised your stats and it amounted to jack, didn't it, buddy? Goodbye. You are the weakest link. What's that? An offering so that he doesn't eat your fucking soul? I'll take it. Oh, Kyrus has his big, beautiful bug. Oh my god. He is so shiny. And I went the wrong way again. But I don't care, because I'm just wandering the world, whooping ass. For no reason. Just kicking ass and taking names. And I forgot my pen. So I can't take many names. I'll just have to settle for whooping all of the ass. I'd like you to meet Dart, the whoop-ass bug. God, if I'd known I was actually going to pull this off, I'd have named him Herc. But Heracles the bug. Oh, yes, I'm wasting time. No, I don't care. I am parading this big, beautiful golden bastard through the world. Just to show off that yes, indeed, I got him. I fucking earned this. Every single one of you saw me earn this. You watched me feed him chips. You watched me train him. You watched me reset the game. We're just traveling through... Yeah, bring it. Bring it, you little red whore. Bring it. Do you know what you're fighting? You're fighting a goddamn Mega. You're dead. You are dead. You are so dead. Oh no. What's it like to be poisoned, big guy? Yeah. Good luck with that. Yeah, raise your stats. Yeah, that lasted about as long as I thought it would. Actually, it lasted a little bit longer. Oh, hit point chip. And I learned to move! Oh, please tell me that's the move I think it is. I think that's the move that raises my stats. Because, you know, they're not high enough already. What he's saying is the clock is affected by where you're standing. I was unlucky. No, you fought a goddamn Mega. Go to bed. Oh, it's so awesome. My Digimon is so awesome. Let's take a look at that new move. Insect Plague isn't bad, but I kind of don't want it. No, this is something else. When did he hit me with that? Oh, well, it doesn't matter. I know it now. That's what matters. What matters is my killer bug just got more lethal. Oh my god. Just look at him. He's dancing because he's a Hercules Kabuterimon and he knows it. He knows nothing on this world's gonna fuck with him. He's gonna die of old age. You know what? I'm feeling scrappy. Come on up here. I'm gonna fight you both. I'm gonna fight you both. While he's sleeping, I'm gonna fight you both. Alright, let's see what this Buster Dive is. A little curious. Not gonna lie. Whatever it was, it just took out half his health. Oh, it's a fucking spinning torpedo move. Oh. Oh, I love this bug. Oh, I love this bug. This is the best Digimon. Just end of story. This is the Digimon. I have won the game. Why? Because I have this Digimon. Nothing more need be said. I can end the LP here. I win. Not gonna. But I probably could. This is just... Oh, this is so OP. Alright, good night, you big beautiful bug. Good night. I'm Kyrix. This has been a long video, but fuck it, it was worth it. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.